card starts right now. These heavyweight striker rankings presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. The champion is Damian DeBell. I'm sure we will be seeing him very soon. Nate Bernard on this card tonight, taking on the King of Kings, Ryan Phillips, who is currently the 4th ranked heavyweight contender. And without further ado, let's get this power slap table in place and get this thing rolling once again. The Buffalo Soldier, Nate Bernard, won the coin toss, which means the #1 ranked heavyweight contender will strike first. The second biggest favorite on the card is the Buffalo Bills security guard. Proudly representing his hometown of Buffalo, New York, Nate Bernard made an immediate impact on the power slap scene last year, and he hopes to get 2024 off to a winning start against the vet, Ryan Phillips, tonight. One of the rising stars on the power slap roster, Buffalo's Nate Bernard parlayed 2023 knockouts of Stevie Ray Payne and Dwayne Crespo into a world title shot. And while the 26-year-old fell short of grabbing gold against heavyweight champ Damian DeBell, he's back and ready to start another run at the belt when he faces Ryan Phillips. A veteran striker who upset Darius the Destroyer his last time out, Phillips believes he has even more surprises up his sleeve for the Buffalo Soldier tonight. Coming up next, Nate the Buffalo Soldier Bernard squares off against Ryan the King of Kings, Phillips. The Buffalo Soldier, Nate Bernard, former college football player, now Buffalo Bills security guard. Coming off his first loss to the Bell in the heavyweight title fight, and he had a great outlook. He said, you win or you learn, and he certainly learned from that one. Always studying, coming from that football background, loves to study a lot of tape.
Yeah, look, listen, he got beat by the better man on the night. Generally, though, Nate Bernard is must-see TV. The power that he generates, I mean, look at the size of the man as he walks onto the stage. A huge human being, as we know, works as security in the Buffalo Bills. I mean, he's a great human being, a very nice guy, spends a lot of time giving back to his local community. But the power that he possesses, the power that he showed on the weigh-in show for what was it, UFC, one of the pay-per-view events, that's where
last year in Vegas,
yeah, that's where we first saw Nate Bernard and the power that he has. Followed that up with a great knockout over Dwayne Crespo. Yeah, last time out for the title against Damian DeBell, got his bell rung. What can I tell you?
He was the first and only power slap event on the weigh-in show, and he absolutely crushed Stevie Ray Payne in the first round, another college football player and very big guy. So there is power in the hands of Nate Bernard. He is ready, he is willing, and he is looking for a knockout. These fighter walkouts brought to you by 10X World. 10X your business, 10X your income, 10X your life. Go to 10xworld.com. This is Ryan Phillips. He's coming in at 1-2, but don't let the record fool you. Phillips is a power slap OG. He was out for 9 months with a torn bicep, came back and beat Darius the Destroyer last October. Darius, for a long time, was thought to be the GOAT of the sport, and he's just very involved in the slap fighting world. Guys love him.
Yeah, no, he has a podcast. A lot of the slap competitors are regularly on there. This man, you know, he's kind of a wild man. He's a showman. Look at this. Doing a little samurai stuff. He's sacrificing himself in honor of power slap. He's a maniac, that's for sure. The King of Kings. But when you speak to him, like during the day, oh, look at this.
Oh, no.
Bit of madness.
Chris Taglioni takes a tumble. We haven't seen that before.
Oh, that's not going to go down well. Chris Taglioni is not happy. Don't do this. Ryan Phillips getting a little carried away.
Here's another look. We have not seen this before.
Oh.
Yeah, Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith has no time for that nonsense.
He's just dying for some action.
You do not want to screw with Anthony Smith, my friends. Nate Bernard getting refocused As we take a look at the tail of the tape, brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorado, and the official beer of Power Slap. Ryan Phillips, 14 years older, but it is the favorite, Nate Bernard, who is much taller, has a 5-inch reach advantage. A -350 favorite is Bernard over Ryan, the king of King Phillips. Let's send it to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Heavyweight Division and presented by Rumble, bold and free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com. Introducing first, in the blue corner, he stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 253 pounds. Out of Lorain, Ohio, Ryan, the King of Kings, Phillips. And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 266 pounds. Out of Buffalo, New York, he is a #1 ranked heavyweight contender in the world, Nate, the Buffalo Soldier Bernard. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Chris Tione. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Nate Bernard.
Nate Bernard said he was too relaxed in his last fight, been working on his neck strength. Once he got the call for this fight in December, started 2-a-days at the gym.
Stand up, right there. Stand up.
And Dalton Cade, Buffalo Bills tight end, rookie tight end, had a great year in the house to support Nate Bernard.
Okay, we got right on 3, right on 3. You must measure. I'll count them for you.
Hit me, baby.
That's your measure.
So Phillips is confident right now, but I would not want to take this shot.
Let's see if that was a clean hit or a club.
Oh, look at this, look at this. Oh, Bernard is pissed.
You're a fucking beast, dog. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing, ain't nothing.
Bernard frustrated with himself that he got called for a clubbing foul. Not a clean strike, just a little high, little high.
Foul.
I'll tell you what, it was impressive.
Foul.
Phillips took that so well.
He really did.
We've seen Bernard
1 point clubbing.
flatline people.
Listen,
1 point clubbing.
I know
1 point clubbing. Blue.
that Nate Bernard looks like
Red,
a giant
excuse me,
compared
red.
to Ryan Phillips, but do not forget this. Ryan Phillips had the highest score on the Power Cube on season 1, the Power Slap
120,
title.
plenty time.
That's why they call him the King of Kings.
Golden, bro. Golden. Golden, bro. You look too good up here, bro.
Too good up here.
Bro. Shining,
You look
bro.
too good
Look
up
at him
here.
go. Yes, sir.
He is
Look at
enjoying
him.
the moment.
Yes, sir. Do your thing, King.
He is
Do your
soaking
thing,
it up.
King.
He's taking as much time as he needs.
Fighter
You have
ready.
2 minutes to recover from a foul. He is at the Power Slap table with a minute to go here.
Right there. Stay right there. Don't move. Hand and
Remember,
count, please.
Nate Bernard
Right
knocked
on
out in the
3,
first
you
round by
must
Damian
measure.
DeBell
I'll count
in
them for
his
you.
last fight.
And again,
That's
as
your
I talked
measure.
about before, you know, it's always very intimidating coming back
1.
after you've been knocked out. Has the chin gone?
2.
We're going to find out.
Oh, yes!
Drops him.
2, 3,
Stay down!
4,
no.
Stay down!
Oh,
5, 6,
Yeah, that's going to
Stop
be it.
walking.
It's
7,
over.
8.
Coach him up, Wolverine.
Oh,
Hey,
I think he's all right. I think he's okay.
I don't know.
I think he's all right, Bisping. He's fine.
He's fine now.
He's fine. That is a load.
There you go.
When Nate Bernard goes down, that is a load.
Jason,
I'm
feel
telling
good?
you right, that was surprising. Ryan
There you
Phillips
go.
has some serious power. You talked about the metrics.
Hey, you got 20 seconds.
Nate Bernard is a gigantic human
drink.
being. And he's a
Okay, you got
prime
15 seconds.
athlete as well. You look at the man, you look at the build, but
All right, you got 10 seconds. I'll let you know when you got 5. Go get back in the box.
Wolverine coaching him.
All right,
Look
go get
at
back in
that
the box.
windup.
You got this, man. Just take a
It
step
almost
back.
looked
Turn
like
up.
a glancing blow. It kind of rolled right through him.
Phillips just slaps through him with such disregard. Doesn't even look at his opponent.
still
Just
waiting.
looks away.
You got
Sorry,
this, man.
guys.
Remember, take a little step back. Land on
Gets
that
time
chin.
to recover.
Hey, when you're taking the hit, look down at his stomach so that way your chin ain't completely
Look
up
at
in
that,
the air.
right on the butt.
And this is the time when you start questioning yourself
Foul!
as to why.
Stepping!
There you go.
Stepping foul.
Stepping!
Oh,
Come
no.
here. Come here.
that
Ryan.
little step
That's
back.
huge.
Ryan. Come here.
Next time you take that hit, look down at his stomach so that way your chin ain't all the way.
Foul blue, stepping.
Go get this.
Foul blue, stepping. 1 point blue, stepping. Okay?
So that's a
Come here.
9-9 round.
Just take a little step back.
Wow.
You're good. You got this,
So a
man.
9-9 round after round one.
Yeah, I mean, guys, get it together.
You do have time if you want to use it.
I want to see a replay, but it's too late. Here we go again. So now Nate Bernard,
You're good?
at this point
Okay.
here, you've got to
Fighter
dig deep and
recovered.
start asking
Fighter
yourself,
recovered.
you know, do I want to be here?
You set?
It's all well and good dishing it out.
Stay set,
But when
please.
you start
Hand and
getting
count.
a dose of your own
Right
medicine,
hand on 3. You must measure.
Deep breath for the
Come on,
Buffalo
baby.
Soldier, Nate
That's your measure.
Bernard. We've seen the power.
1,
2 knockouts on the resume.
2.
the size of that hand. Yeah, yeah.
Ryan Phillips
Phillips is
acknowledging a good job. Did you see him take a deep breath and then clinch down right before the slap came?
Yeah, but right before that came, he was like, yeah, I can't talk trash about that. I felt that. That was significant. It was like,
Fair slap.
okay.
Good slap.
Okay.
Watch this.
He's just hoping and praying.
Got
But he
35
didn't see, he
seconds,
wasn't
buddy.
stunned.
Oh, I don't know. I think he was shocked.
And he looked
Fucking
pretty
lucky,
good when he
bro.
opened his eyes.
Be
He said, yeah,
something,
that was
He
good.
can't take more than him. He can't take much more. Of you,
I
bro.
think that was a
He ain't got nothing
realization
for
of
him.
like,
He-
wow.
Yeah,
20
let him
seconds.
Let it rip, bro.
You just hit me really hard. I might be
15,
conscious,
Ryan. 15, Ryan.
but that
Do
was
your
really
thing.
hard.
Get him up there, Ryan. Do your thing, bro.
10 seconds.
Ryan
Fighter
Phillips just
ready.
pacing around the stage. We talked about the importance of this matchup because he came in with a 1-2 record, even though he's been around a long
Stay right there,
time.
don't move, please. Hand and
Beat
count.
one of the great ones.
So you see
right on
Bernard
Right on
kind of got the
3. You
shoulders
must
up.
measure.
He's clenching down on that
That's your measure.
mouthpiece.
And he has just massive traps. Here's the prop.
He was
Over
all
3.5
one.
slaps, minus 150 favorite.
He was
2.
almost out a second to go.
Oh, and he lost him again.
2, 3,
That's over.
4,
I don't know.
5. That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's called.
That's
Ryan
up, dog.
Phillips wins again. First it's Darius, then it's Nate. He's rolling.
He's not happy though. That's a huge win for Ryan Phillips.
That's a massive win.
Nate Bernard.
Tonight's Monster Knockout brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast.
I mean, let's take a look at this. We are unleashing the beast right now because Ryan Phillips is an absolute maniac. Boom! With a lot of power. Look at that. Hits the canvas. Feet firmly planted on the ground. No stepping, no clubbing. Legal blow with lethal damage. That's right. Look at him. Just looks away with disregard. It's like you're nothing to me. I'm going to slap your face. I'm going to put you to sleep. And I'm not even going to look at you.
Ryan Phillips told us that we never saw his true power in his last fight against Darius the Destroyer. He took his shoes off because Darius doesn't wear shoes. And he said, I didn't want to seem like I had an advantage. By the way, terrible idea for anybody not to wear shoes in this sport. But now he's wearing shoes. He showed the power, a couple of knockdowns, and then the knockout. Ryan Phillips is the real deal, man.
He really is, and you see why he was the second for so many of these contests. Of course, he's always been around. He's an expert at this. What's the name of his podcast?
Barefisted.
Barefisted. There it is. Yeah, he lives for this.
He also has a day job. He's a business development manager at the Nordson Corporation. Says that they all watch his slap fights and love it. Now for the official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Let's send it to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris Tione calls a stop to the match in round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO, Ryan, the King of Kings, Phillips.
Right. Don't make me a 5-1 underdog ever the fuck again. Don't. Disrespectful. Shake it back, Dorian.
What a massive victory for the King of Kings. Ryan Phillips improves to 2-2, has now won back-to-back fights. Has Phillips. Tonight's Power Slap Celeb Cam brought to you by Arsenal Strength. UFC fighters in the house, Jorge Masvidal, Sean Strickland, and there is Cowboy Cerrone enjoying the good times here at the Durango. Coming up, 2 more heavyweights with a 5-1 record. Dorian Perez is one of the most decorated slap fighters in the division, coming off a first-round knockout victory last fall. The man they call Disturbing the Peace is ready to keep that momentum rolling against this man. Houston native Brian Ellis is fresh off his own knockout win, and the former University of Texas defensive lineman has power that few can match. After moving up and winning at super heavyweight, Ellis is back down in his natural weight class and feeling dangerous. Power Slap 6 is brought to you by Hydroxycut Hardcore, the official weight loss supplement partner of Power Slap. Hardcore energy, hardcore focus, hardcore weight loss, hardcore results. Happy Dad Hard Seltzer, no more skinny cans. Power Slap Mobile. Download the Power Slap mobile game in the Apple App Store or Google Play today. And Estrella Jalisco, an authentic Cerveza Dorada. Power Slap 6, KO Chris versus Muniz is presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. 3 more fights to go on the first official Power Slap card of 2024. These odds brought to you by STN Sports. Download the new app today. Dorian Perez, a -150 favorite over the former Texas defensive lineman, Brian Ellis. Well aware that a big win over Brian Ellis would move him closer to a heavyweight title shot, Dorian Perez will be bringing the heat from the first slap, while Ellis aims to drop the veteran and do his own ladder climbing. After a disqualification loss spoiled Brian Ellis' debut on Road to the Title, a second chance to make a first impression saw Ellis stop Indian Scott in the 3rd round, earning him a place on tonight's card against seasoned contender Dorian Perez. One of the most charismatic fighters on the roster, San Ysidro's Perez, roared out to a 4-0 start in Power Slap, and while a loss to Dwayne Crespo slowed him down momentarily, a first-round knockout of James Stone here last summer got him back on track in a big way. Coming up next, Dorian Disturbing the Peace Perez battles Brian the Predator Ellis. These Fighter Walkouts brought to you by 10X World. 10X your business, 10X your income, 10X your life. Go to 10xworld.com. Dorian Perez, just 26 years old. The 3rd-ranked heavyweight contenders, 5-1, coming off a first-round TKO win over James Stone here in August. His first time back in about 6 months, and boy, is he excited to get back out there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because, listen, last time out against James Stone here, right, last August I think it was, what a shot, knocked him out. First contact that he made, put him to sleep, and that's what he's done a lot of the time. I think this is his 7th appearance here. He's a fan favorite, he's got a great style, massive power, takes a good shot, puts on quite the show as well. When you speak to this man, just like all of these, they're wild up there, but when you speak to them, the man's, you know, he's a good, decent human being who just loves the thrill of it, loves to fight. He's the Street Beefs West Coast champion, currently at heavyweight, loves to throw down.
Day job as a security guard on the Mexican border, says eventually he'd like to reopen a barbecue joint that was in the family a while ago, but first things first, he'd like to get to 6-1 here tonight. Brian Ellis, the former University University of Texas defensive lineman. Then he played 7 years of arena ball. He was on season 2 of Power Slap, road to the title. 1-1 on the show. The loss came because of a stepping disqualification.
Yeah, well, Dan, you've already named some of his accolades. He's clearly a badass dude, but it doesn't end there. This guy can eat some of the hottest wings on the planet. They're called atomic wings, and he's very accustomed to them because his family owned 6 Wingstop franchises as he was growing up, so obviously no level of hotness phases him. He also has 5 kids at home. That takes a lot of probably patience, but listen to their names, guys. Mela, Rocket, Jet, Tiger, and Mega. And Ellis is thankful for the support, but he also says at times he regrets showing them what Daddy does because now all they want to do is slap him all the time. And he said his youngest, Mega, only 3 years old, runs around telling random people he is going to slap them because he wants to be just like his father. So gotta get that under control, perhaps.
Well, he's got no combat sports experience, but he says, I'm not concerned about that because, listen, football is about as physical as the sport that you can play. Of course, he did that for a long time. And, yeah, I mean, so far on the show, two appearances, 2 stoppages. You know, I mean, this guy, big, powerful dude. He's got his hands full with the kids. But he's looking for a mega performance here tonight.
Oh, well done. Using one of the kids' names there, Misfit. You're smarter than you look, buddy. Don't believe what anybody says. The Tail of the Tape brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza Dorado, and the official beer of Power Slap. Look at the numbers here. Ellis is 10 years older, 5 inches taller, and look at that, nearly a 10-inch reach advantage. Yet, somehow, some way, he is a plus 120 dog to Dorian Perez. For good reason, I would suppose. Dorian Perez, 5-1, has a lot more experience than the former University of Texas football player. As we are set to send it to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Heavyweight Division and presented by Happy Dad Hard Seltzer. No more skinny cans. Introducing first in the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Out of Houston, Texas, he is a number 6 ranked heavyweight contender in the world. Brian, the Predator Ellis. And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in officially at 264.5 pounds. Out of San Isidro, California, he is a number 3 ranked heavyweight contender in the world. Dorian, disturbing the peace, Perez. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Kerry Hatley. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Brian Ellis.
This match is presented by Double Eagle Injury Law. Injured, slap back by visiting Double Eagle Injury Law today. Oh, Travis Scott sitting next to Dana. Taking in a little power slap.
All right, gentlemen, here we go.
Lovely
Center.
Durango Casino and Resort.
All right, here we
I
go.
mean, how's that got to feel for these guys? You know what I mean? They're on Power Slap. It's a full-packed house. We've got the likes of Tom Brady,
Make sure
Travis Scott. We've got legends here, wall to wall.
Okay, hand and count.
Charles Barkley.
Left on
everywhere.
2. Left on 2.
Look at the size of Brian Ellis compared to
That's your measure.
He's massive.
He's a big hand as well.
1.
With a big swing.
That wasn't shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, okay. Dorian.
Because you can see the nerves on the face because it's like, this is a
Fair
gigantic
blow.
human.
Fair strike.
Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
You better fucking make it happen.
His hand is the size of his
Make sure
head.
you
Yeah,
touch
but
it.
there was no real impact. It didn't look like the most powerful swing.
All right, brother. Hand and count.
Right on 3.
Right on 3, Red's right on 3.
They're
Make
really
sure you're
rough
set.
on our little chalk holders here. Dorian
Measure.
Perez is. He's coming off a knockout win against James Stonier back in August.
I'll say it again. The bigger
1.
you are, the
harder they fall.
The harder they fall. Let's have a look.
That was solid from Dorian. Nice job by Ellis.
No falling, but a clear victory for Dorian Perez. So far, 10-9.
Good. You good. You good. Ain't none of that shit nothing. None of that shit's nothing, bro.
And Ellis has the second strongest neck force. So no wonder he took that shot. A little high, but still legal.
Listen, you play defensive tackle and defensive end at the University of Texas. You got to have a strong neck.
Yeah.
Okay,
so that's what you have after round one. Advantage Perez.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
And the count.
I mean, Perez took that
right
first
on
shot
three.
Like it was nothing.
Blues right on three. Right on three.
Oh, he's switching the hands
Your
up
measure.
this time, which I don't like.
Come on, you better fucking kill me.
Yeah, but
You
if he's
better fucking kill
right-handed,
me.
that's a good idea.
Well, I agree.
One.
Perez said, "You better kill me."
He just might kill him. Oh!
That was a much better strike with the right hand. But Perez walking back to chalk up relatively unfazed.
Good job.
Yeah, so some
Taking that. No
of the
damage. No
competitors
damage.
were telling us
No
this
damage.
week they were planning on changing their hands, which doesn't make sense because we all have a dominant hand.
Fair blow,
So
fair
you
blow.
want to use that because it's the most powerful. But also in terms of an accumulation of damage on one side of the
make sure
face.
you're set up
If
again.
you're switching
And
hands
the
up,
count.
right, you know,
Right on
going
three,
to
that's
the
your measure.
pressure side when you switch.
Second strike here for Dorian Perez. Here's the prop. Over under 4.5.
One.
Needs a KO if the under's going to
Two.
hit here.
Foul.
Yeah,
That was a
Foul.
club.
Clubbing.
bit of a step as
Got a
well.
club.
Remember, fouls
Easy,
are
you done got him
huge.
fucked up. You done fucked him up, bruh. Done got him.
That was just
That's a point deduction. Ryan Ellis is fired up.
Okay, foul,
Travis
clubbing.
Scott, by the way,
1
is
point
loving
red.
this. Had his
1
phone
point
out,
red.
taping,
1
making
point
eye
red.
contact with
Clubbing.
Ryan Ellis.
I'm man up to admit that was my fault.
Here we go.
There's another look at the club. Again, I said it earlier. With the point deductions, it's hard to overcome those. All you need is a clean strike. When you get clubbed, and you're winning the round.
Listen, as soon as you start losing points,
You know
you've
what
got
it
to
is, bro.
get
You
it
got
out.
plenty of
It's
time,
as
bro.
simple as that.
120 on the clock.
Kill me,
120 on the
baby.
clock, bro.
Send me
You know what it
home,
is, bro.
That's a
baby.
He ain't got it
huge
in him, bro.
point, so that's a 10-8 round
Do your
for
thing, bro.
Ellis.
Do your thing, dog. Do your thing,
Kill
then.
me.
You heard that, motherfucker.
So Ellis currently ahead, going
All
into
good, bro.
round 3.
Just chilling. Just chilling.
Term Daddy
Just
Slim
chilling.
hyping
Clean
him
him
up.
up. Clean him up, bro. Just chilling. Good. Good. Ready to go.
All right, here we go, Red.
Let's go. Send me home.
So one would imagine that Ellis is
gonna
going
ask
to
you
use
what
the
the
right
time's
hand,
at.
which is what he
And the
did in the
count.
second
Right
round
on
after using
Right
the
on
left
three,
in the
Blues
first.
right on
Dorian
three. You got
Perez
to
is
measure.
like, come on, send me home. Send me
Measure.
home. Let's see what you got. I love it.
Come on.
He's a good trash talker.
Reset, reset. Yeah, just make sure you're touching. Okay, measure again. Measure.
Kerry Hatley making sure everything's just right.
One,
Big man on a big windup. Going on 3.
2.
I tell you what, though, look at Dorian Perez.
It's amazing because that was a good, strong slap.
And I'm telling you, Ryan Ellis is gigantic. The hand is
Y'all think
huge.
that was a hard hit?
Solid connection. And Dorian Perez just hardly reacts. Has a little dance, has a little smile on his face, does not give
good, man.
a single shit.
You got it, man.
Looks like he could take that all day.
100%. And by the way, there's one loss on Dorian's resume.
Fair blow, fair blow.
It was a unanimous
Here we go,
decision
Red.
loss. He's
Here we
never
go,
been
Blue.
knocked out. He has a chin carved out of granite.
Make sure you're set. Up against the table, up against the table. Okay, hand and count. Wait a minute.
Right on 3.
Right on 3, that's your measure. That's your measure.
Perez may need a knockout because of that foul earlier. He's looking
One.
for it here.
2.
Here we go.
Another foul.
Yeah.
He stepped and he clubbed.
That was, considering all of the experience that Perez
Step.
has,
You got to step.
that was pretty weak. He stepped, he clubbed, it was not on target.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a step. Watch that right foot. There it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's multiple steps.
Yeah, that's really out of character for Dorian Perez. We don't see that from him very often.
And look at the accuracy.
And the blood coming out of Brian Ellis's nostrils.
I like the blood.
Looks good in slow-mo.
It's good.
Yeah.
But it was
Foul, clubbing.
It was a bad shot, let's just be honest. All
Foul,
round.
stepping.
And I'm a fan of Dorian Perez. 2 fouls, clubbing, stepping.
Well, 2 fouls and you're DQ'd.
Well, he took 2 steps.
Now, there's a look that you can't pivot your feet, but that'll be, if I am remembering correctly, a disqualification win, and Brian Ellis is gonna win this. Point deduction for clubbing. Dorian Perez came into this match at 5-1, coming in off a first round knockout, and he was done in by fouls. And as I mentioned earlier, he's going to be disqualified because of the 2 points that were deducted. When 2 striking fouls happen, it is game, it is set, it is match in a 3-round event.
And listen, it's a real shame. It is. Dorian Perez is a fan favorite, but you know, when you foul in such a manner, you're clubbing and stepping, the force that you can generate is far more increased, right? You can put people to sleep.
Yeah.
That's why we see sometimes people that get knocked out end up winning, because you can't bend the rules like that. You know, it's just not fair. So it sucks. It's a shame, but it's correct.
So that's unfortunate for Dorian Perez that he's going to be DQ'd. It's going to be just his 2nd loss, right? So he's going to drop to 5-2. I'm assuming that he knows the result of this. Brian Ellis.
I don't know. I mean, he's walking around, he's celebrating, he's got the flag around his shoulders, he's got the cowboy hat on. But let's have a look at some of the action. Again, I'll say, look at the size of those hands. It's really impressive the way that Dorian Perez took those shots. It really is. And here's the first one. Wasn't the best target, but if I remember rightly, Brian Ellis definitely felt that one. That was a good slap. I mean, that looked like tremendous force. Perez just took it. Ellis eats that one. We see a little bit of blood coming out of the nose there. This will be round 3. Boom, once again, straight through him. Shows him no respect. Perez just eats it all day long. And there's the final slap, and that was the foul, and that's probably the one that got him disqualified.
Indeed it was. And now for the official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now. Enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Justin Bernard, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we have your winner by disqualification due to offensive fouls, Brian the Predator Ellis.
Brian Ellis improving to 2-1. No doubt his biggest win yet. Charles Barkley is here. Go to redmontvodka.com for more information on Charles' new vodka. And there's Michael Rubin from Fanatics in the house as well. All the celebs are out at Power Slap 6. These locker room shots brought to you by Jeremy's Slap the Woke out of your shaving routine. Visit jeremy'srazors.com today. The Hungarian Hurricane Sheena Bathory was a European champ in judo and a decorated bodybuilder. Now she's the undefeated female face of Power Slap, facing the most athletic opponent yet in combat sports veteran Jackie Cataline. The 7-time national champ in wrestling has transitioned to professional MMA, where she's 4-3, fighting in promotions like Bellator and the PFL. She's hoping this could be a launching pad to the UFC. Power Slap 6, KO Chris versus Muniz. Coming to you live from the Durango Casino Resort in Las Vegas. The first time Power Slap has hit the road, and definitely not the last. Two women in the co-main event for the first time in Power Slap history. Jackie the Hybrid Cataline wins the toss and will slap first in her promotional debut. Sheena Bathory has quickly made a name for herself as the first lady of Power Slap. Jackie Cataline has arrived in Las Vegas, intent on making her own mark in the sport, so expect some fireworks to ensue. Our first official women's match here on Power Slap. Sheena the Hungarian Hurricane Bathory.
This is a huge opportunity for her to have kind of a Ronda Rousey type moment.
Oh! Bathory absolutely murked her.
To being first female slapper, it's truly a gift for me. I've become more confident and I truly feel appreciated. I wanted people connect my name to a powerful knockout. I'm unstoppable.
21 years of wrestling has given me the opportunity to compete on extremely high stages. I feel like I have an edge for slap fighting because I've been competing for so long. 2021, I started doing professional fighting. If I can take a punch on the chin, I think I can take a slap. I don't feel like she's faced anybody like me. I see this match playing out in my favor. I can knock her out.
Doesn't matter who's in front of me. I'm here in Power Slap to unlock my highest potential.
I don't really feel like I'm intimidated by her at all. I feel like if I go in there as myself and I'm confident, it'll throw her off of her game and I'll come out with a win. I think she's gonna have a rude awakening when she gets the first slap.
This is just the beginning of my bigger journey. I want to be a knockout artist. I believe that I'm gonna go viral tonight.
These fighter walkouts brought to you by 10X World. 10X your business, 10X your income, 10X your life. Go to 10xworld.com. The face of women's Power Slap, Sheena Bathory, the Hungarian Hurricane, a former European judo champ, and then a bodybuilder, trained at MMA Masters in Miami, and added a boxing coach in some 5 a.m. sessions with him. She feels like this is really going to help her slap game.
And a Cuban boxing coach at that. Now listen, Sheena Bathory made a big impression in her first event at Power Slap. I mean, the power that she has is phenomenal. And she says that when she knocks out her opponent tonight, Jackie Cataline, that people are going to say it was an easy matchup. But she said, listen, look at the pedigree of my opponent. She's no walk in the park for anybody, but she's so confident that she's going to run right through her and put her to sleep that people are going to say that. They're going to say that it was an easy matchup. But Sheena Bathory, extremely powerful, working very hard. I mean, a lifelong competitor, international judo player. Look at these guys.
Pat McAfee, Travis Scott, Michael Rubin, all sitting front row with Dana White. There's a lot of firepower in that row, my friend. Co-main event is on deck. Sheena Bathory gained 80,000 Instagram followers after her last match. She is a dominatrix wrestler as well, in addition to all the other accomplishments she has on the resume. Sheena Bathory, the face of women's Power Slap, with her stiffest test tonight. Here is Jackie Cataline, a professional mixed martial artist with a 4-3 record. She's competed in Bellator. She's competed in the PFL. She's making her Power Slap debut tonight. A 7-time national champion in women's wrestling. And boy, is she busy at home. The laundry list of jobs that this mother of 4 has is pretty incredible.
It's insane. She's a mom, she's an electrician, she's a wrestling coach, a firefighter. She used to be a deputy sheriff, and of course now here she is tonight. Now, you mentioned the mixed martial arts, but the thing that really stands out to me is the 21 years that she spent wrestling. In all elements of combat sports and mixed martial arts preparation, wrestling is the toughest, mentally and physically. And the strength that it will give you, the strength of mind and physical strength as well, the strengthening of the tendons and all the rest of it. Wrestling is just an excruciatingly difficult sport to compete and have success in. And anyone that can do well in that sport can pretty much do whatever they want in life. I'm telling you right now. So this is a very, very intriguing matchup to me.
Total slaps over under 4.5. The over, the -145 favorite right now. The debut for Jackie Cataline, a mother of 4, a professional mixed martial artist taking on Sheena Bathory. The tail of the tape brought to you by Estrella, Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorado, and the official beer of Power Slap. Cataline is 5 years older, 1 inch taller, has a 1 inch reach advantage coming in as a +220 dog to Sheena Bathory, but so much combat sports experience. We asked her what she thought it was going to be like. She says, I really don't know. I've never eaten a slap before. I don't think the nerves are going to get to me, but only time will tell, and we are about to find out. Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Set for 3 rounds in the Power Slap Women's Lightweight Division. And presented by Anthem Snacks, a veteran-owned meat snack company. Anthem Snacks, fuel your freedom. Introducing first, in the blue corner, she stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 154.5 pounds. Out of East Vale, California, Jackie, the hybrid Cataline. And in the red corner, she stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Out of Miami, Florida, by way of Budapest, Hungary, Sheena, the Hungarian Hurricane Bathory. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mark Smith. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Jackie Cataline.
Rumble, bold and free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com. Jackie Cataline has 4 kids at her house.
Ladies,
2 of her own, 2 step kids ranging in ages from 6 to 15. We asked if they were going to be watching tonight. She goes, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, she said she didn't want them to, and I was like, well, they all have fun. If you think they're not going to watch, you're out of your mind. So
you must measure.
They've downloaded the Rumble app, bold and free, and they're rooting for the best for their mom tonight. They would love to see nothing more than a first-round knockout right here. The first ever slap from Jackie Cataline.
First ever.
2.
Let's see what she's got. Oh, there it is. Sitting it is out. It's done. She's frozen.
One and done.
Oh!
Jackie Cataline answering the bell.
Wow.
Holy shit.
She's still not moving. Yeah, wild. It's the first time Charlie Allnut has been speechless.
Wow.
That.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new female face of Power Slap, Jackie Cataline. Welcome to the promotion.
I'm telling you, 21 years of wrestling at the highest level, representing her country all over the world. That's not an easy thing to do. Just insane. Insane. And Sheena Bathory, this is a lady that's spent her life doing combat sports as well. Taking shots. She's well built. She's got the powerlifting background. She's got the jaw.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Oh my God, that was clean as a whistle.
I mean, look at that, right on the perfect placement. The jaw goes to the side, the body then follows, and the lights go out. Wow.
Fuck yeah, eat on that shit. Eat on that shit.
That gave a little burst of energy to the room, I'll tell you that. Everybody is on their feet.
That was incredible. And you know what? I'm happy for Jackie Cataline because she wanted to use this as a launching pad to eventually get to the UFC. She really didn't know what to expect. It was her slap debut. She'd never done this before. And she steps up to that table and delivers the most devastating knockout of the night.
Yeah, and against somebody with the hype of Sheena Bathory. I mean, she was destined to become the face of this sport in the women's division. And look at that, just completely frozen. Completely frozen. The rigor mortis is setting in. But it was her that did that to her opponent last time. Look at that. She's stuck. Wow.
Look at the smile.
Yeah,
on
I know.
Sheena Bathory's face, and Cataline just wipes it off with one slap.
Did not respect the power coming her way. Now they're saying potentially it could have been a club. Let's look closely.
That's not a club.
That looks fine to me.
I don't see that, man. I think that was right on the button.
I mean, she looks like a mannequin.
That's crazy. Here's another look.
Yeah, you can't smile like that.
That is wild.
She's a star. She needs nothing. She needs nothing. She's a beast. Beast. Go watch her. Go see her go. Fuck that, Jackie. Good shit.
Wow. That was amazing. Still waiting to find out whether they called it a club or not. I hope they don't, because that was a pretty clean one. But let's look at the feet here. All right, a little bit of a heel lift there.
Hold on, let's have a look. Oh, but that's a step. That's a huge step.
That's a step.
It should not be clubbing.
It was a different step, though, because it was a step with that left, not the step and pivot with the right.
Yeah, no, but that's what gives you the power. You want to step into it. You can use your body weight.
Jackie Cataline is leaving. I think they're going to be calling a foul here. She's not happy.
Yeah, no, she's walked out the
All
building.
right, it is time for the Kudos decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now. Enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order.
It's like when a baseball player.
Let's send it to Justin Bernard.
When you throw the ball, you step in.
Still waiting to find out exactly what is going down here. I believe it's still being reviewed by the powers that be. Trying to figure out whether it's a stepping foul or a clubbing foul. Sheena Bathory, as you can see, back on her feet. And still trying to recover from the most devastating blow of the night. Jackie Cataline has walked out. She clearly wasn't happy with whatever decision was pending there, at least what she was told the decision would be.
If you look here, I mean, it's as clear as day. Boom.
It's a step by the letter of the law. Absolutely it is.
Yeah. And listen, I feel for her. It's a shame. It was a huge moment. She turned Sheena Bathory literally into a mannequin. I mean, you could pick her up and put her in a store window.
By the way,
we dresses on her.
We've seen this before, right? The inexperience of Jackie Cataline. She's going to come back, and she's going to do this again after a little more practice. But you can't listen. It's a clear step with the left foot.
Yeah. No, it is. It is. It's as clear as day.
Let's once again send it to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith calls a stop to the match in round number 1, declaring the winner by disqualification due to clubbing foul, Sheena, the Hungarian Hurricane Bathory.
Who's reining in from the crowd to no fault of Sheena Bathory's.
Yeah, I mean, look, listen, the crowd, from their perspective, they see a woman knocked out like that. They think, you know, now, well, it's a shame.
She's trying to get down the steps, and she does. It's time to release the secret code for Dana's Vegas VIP sweepstakes. The secret code is 300 slaps. One word, all caps on slaps. Enter the code 300 slaps at powerslap.com/sweepstakes. Earn 10 entries to increase your chance at winning a VIP trip to Las Vegas for UFC 300 and Power Slap 7 in April. Once again, the code is 300 slaps. Good luck, everybody. These locker room shots brought to you by Jeremy. Slap the woke out of your shaving routine. Visit jeremy'srazors.com today. The champ is on the way. Chris Thomas has been waiting nearly a year to defend his title, and the time has finally arrived. KO Chris has destroyed everyone he's faced. 5 up, 5 down. Not a single opponent has made it out of the second round. Tonight, Thomas's plan is a first-round finish. Emmanuel Muniz has other ideas. The number 1 ranked welterweight contender is 4-2 and has weathered the storm of some of the most potent fighters in the division. He's never been knocked out, and the California kid says he's stronger and more dangerous than ever before. Power Slap 6, KO Chris versus Muniz, is presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. After 11 matches, we have arrived at the main event, and the welterweight strap is on the line. Speaking of championship belts, the light heavyweight title fight is headlining our next card. Power Slap 7, Friday, April 12th. It's going to be Wolverine versus Turpin 2 for the light heavyweight belt in Las Vegas. Those two gentlemen are our coaches here tonight. The welterweight title fight will be coming up. The table being raised one final time this evening. A lot of these guys are friends. These two are not. Chris Thomas, a -350 favorite, wants to absolutely destroy Emmanuel Muniz. Bad blood has been boiling for months, and now the talk is over. All that's left is 5 rounds or less for the Power Slap welterweight title between the hard-hitting KO Chris and Emmanuel Muniz.
I just love the energy that Power Slap brings. Everything about it's so fun and intriguing and new. Coming to my first main event, I'm excited about the opportunity that it presents. You know, it brings more eyes to me, brings more opportunities for me in the future, and allows me to continue to grow. When I'm on the stage, you know, I'm all business. I'm up there to do my job in the most entertaining, fashionable way, and I think I do that every single time. Never been knocked out, never been hurt, and that's not gonna change this time. You know, anyone who knows me personally knows how hard I work. I know I'm completely confident in myself, my power, my chin. Chris just rubs me the wrong way, but it doesn't really matter to me. I'm the only one who dictates this match. I know I'm here to perform, and I know what I'm gonna do. It's not enough just to go up there and win. I want to prove I'm the best. I want to show him the best, and I want to show him that he's not what he's made himself out to be. He does have decent power, but my chin is light years ahead. My power is great, and my technique is flawless. So tonight we get to find out who he really is.
To be able to be the first at a lot of things, like the first knockout, the first championship match, being a part of that's been a blessing. Everything I've said, I've done. You know, you got a lot of the other Power Slap guys, they said, oh, I'm gonna knock this guy out, or I'm gonna do this. Everything I've said and how I'm gonna do it, I've done. I'm so ready to get back to feeling that feeling of competing and being around that stage. The sport is mine, this division's mine. I earned this, so I'm not gonna have somebody come in and take it away from me. Manny thinks that he's ready for me. He's not. I'm just gonna go show him that he's not ready, and I'm hoping after this slap is done that we shake hands and be done with it. I'm gonna put him in his place and we'll put this behind us. I'm gonna knock Manny out.
Chris, you know, definitely has a lot of anger built up. It'd be nice to shut him up. I'm tired of hearing him, but at the end of the day, this opportunity is about me. I could care less about him. You know, I've been waiting for this moment. It's been a long time coming, and to finally feel the fruits of my labor will be real nice.
I just can't wait to continue and show my worth in this sport. I don't have to go round after round with this guy. I don't have to lose my breath to knock him out. One slap is all it takes. Tonight, I'm gonna show you that I will be 6-0 by KO.
Christopher Thomas, 5-0 with 5 knockouts. No opponent has made it out of the second round. Back for the first time in almost a year. Said he was really, really frustrated watching other guys fight. He was on a drug suspension, but he's back and ready to roll.
Yeah, and it wasn't for performance-enhancing drugs either. I just want to point that out there. Now, he's been incredibly successful. He's beaten everybody. He's knocked out everybody. He's the champion. But he's still as hungry as ever. And you can see it, right? He's been away from this sport for a little while. He's had to sit on the sidelines. Yes, he was coaching on season 2 of Road to the Title, learning and trying to share his wisdom in the sport. But he also just says, you either got this or you haven't. He believes he has real God-given talent when it comes to his power and his ability to take a shot. And I'm inclined to agree, right? Because it's something else the way that he hits. And I was saying it earlier, he doesn't even really wind up. He just has a real knack for putting people to sleep.
He joined the Ice Dragon Academy gym in his home of Bismarck, North Dakota. Said he hasn't changed anything. Why would I? Everything I've been doing has worked. And he's right. 5 fights, 5 knockouts, but it's been almost a year since he has been back. Walks around at about 200 pounds, had a relatively tough weight cut to make the weight, but he did it, and now he's here looking for knockout number 6. Muniz, 24 years old, one of the youngest in power slap. Battle tested with 6 fights, 4-2, 1 knockout. Wants to do this for his little brother Art, 17 years old, coming off major heart surgery. There he is right there. Took him 3 months to recover. He used to train with Art. Art now has a pacemaker, not able to train anymore. Muniz coming into this one saying, I want to do it for little bro.
He wants to do it for his little brother, but that also made him realize that you got to make the most out of your life. You got to take chances, fulfill opportunities, and that's what he's trying to do here. And on top of that, this is personal. Let's remind everybody, on the show, Chris Thomas lost his temper and punched him in the face. Emmanuel didn't want to retaliate, didn't want to get thrown off the show and lose the opportunity. But tonight, he gets to have revenge and get his hands on it, let's be honest. And Emmanuel Muniz is worth pointing out. He's fought some great competition, but he's never been knocked out. He's won some, he's lost some. It's fair to say that he may have fought better competition. That's what he says about Chris Thomas. He says, yes, he's impressive. But who has he fought? Who are these people that he's knocking out? And I do think when you look at Emmanuel Muniz, there is some bigger names. Aziel Rodriguez, there's Wesley Drain, there's a lot of names that we recognize. But he's very confident, he's never been knocked out, but that chin will be tested. That's for damn sure.
The Tail of the Tape brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorado and the official beer of Power Slap. Folks, this is the welterweight title fight. Christopher Thomas, the older man, he is 1 inch shorter, has a 2-inch reach disadvantage and comes in as the -350 favorite. Justin Bernard, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Dallas Hahn and Executive Director Jeff Mullen. Our judges stateside are Tim Cheatham, Sal Diamato, and Junichiro Kamijo. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. From the sold-out Durango Casino and Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada, and the millions watching around the world on Rumble. This match is 5 rounds for the Welterweight Championship of the World, and presented by Rumble, Bold and Free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com. Introducing first, in the blue corner, he stands 6 feet tall, weighing in officially at 170 pounds. Out of Ontario, California, he is the #1 ranked welterweight contender in the world, Emmanuel No Love Muniz. And in the red corner, he stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Out of Bismarck, North Dakota, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Christopher K.O. Chris Thomas. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Jason Herzog. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Emmanuel Muniz.
Power Slap 6 is available for betting. Must be 21 years of age or older. Void where prohibited. Scan the QR code now and learn more, or contact your favorite sportsbook.
This is for the belt, Daniel.
The welterweight strap, 5-rounder, by the way.
5 rounds. Now look at the hair. It's very Sean O'Malley. It's very SpongeBob. Sideshow. Okay. But when you get cracked, that hair's going to swing around all over the place.
Right on one. Muniz is not going to waste any time here.
Right on one. Let's go.
Eyes open.
Set. Right on one. KO Chris is back. Flinch.
Oh.
That was a flinch.
That was a nice shot from No Love.
Hold on. How we doing? You good there? Okay. They're going to review.
It was a great shot. Looks like a flinch to me, though.
Let's take a look. Oh, he started moving.
Yeah,
he definitely started moving before the slap came.
Fair blow.
They're calling it a fair blow.
Well, he got lucky there.
When you're ready.
All right, so KO Chris has a habit of knocking people out, hence the nickname. A lot of the time, it's in the very first round.
You good here?
This guy gets a weird rush just talking about slap fighting.
15 seconds.
Oh, that's it. You got to stretch off, buddy. Kick the legs. Got to show the legs.
Which hand, what count?
Show the tats.
What hand on what count?
Right on 2.
Right on 2.
He's announcing it to the whole room.
Right on 2.
He's like, everyone, check this out.
Set. Right on
2.
Right on 2.
This is exciting.
Oh, I can't wait.
Here we go.
It's been almost a year since he's been in this position.
Right on 2.
Welcome to the
Emmanuel
welterweight division.
Muniz knows it. He's like, oh man, this is gonna suck. Welcome to the welterweights. Oh.
Manny says, feed
Too
me.
smooth, bro. Too smooth, bro.
Feed
Fair
me.
blow.
You got this shit. Let me get you. Let me wipe you. Good shit, bro. Fuck yeah. Hey, ain't shit, though. Ain't shit, bro. Ain't even phase you, dog. You ate that shit real nice. You ate that shit real nice, bro. You got 40 seconds on the clock.
That hair is just flying around
That
everywhere.
information you gathered last time, all that info you got last time, apply that
It
shit,
looks
bro.
like when Dave
You know what it is you
Chappelle
gotta
did
do.
Prince.
You know what it is,
He
man.
does.
Your fucking
I'm
time,
telling
baby.
you.
And you,
Right.
Manny.
When you're ready.
20 seconds, Manny. Let's go. You know what time it is, bro. Plenty of
Austin
time.
Turpin came in
Plenty
the
of
purple
time,
wig,
Manny.
but he took it
Do your
off.
thing,
How we do?
bro.
Set. Right on 1.
So you gave that
gotta
one
put
to
your hand up and
Muniz?
measure for me.
I do.
I would agree.
Right
I
on
do.
1. You're gonna measure for me first. Right on 1. Competitor set. Right on 1.
First strike around 2.
Look at Thomas just looking right down the barrel. He flinched a little
That's
bit.
definitely a flinch.
We're gonna check right now. Hold on. Review.
See, he's calling for a club, but
Review.
you got to call flinch on.
Oh, come on. Listen, we all love
That's
Chris,
a
but
flinch.
that's a flinch.
And remember,
2, 4, flinching.
indeed.
Let's go. He's like, come on then. He's like, don't worry, buddy. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna slap you.
Don. No. Problem is you flinched. Yeah.
Oh,
he knows what he's facing now.
Imagine the realization. You're giving it the big one. You're talking a bit of shit.
You gotta eat
and you're
another
like,
one.
I got you. Okay. So you have a flinching foul. You can
So a
either
second
take another
strike. It is
or
2
you
for
can let the
flinching,
strike
as
go
this
as it
being
was.
said.
What would you like
So
to do? You want to strike again? Okay.
is anybody going to say, no, I'd rather not strike again? Like, why do we give him the choice?
Only if you're an idiot.
Just slap the shit out of him again. Let's go.
Let's go.
So he has opted to take another strike. You ready? All right. Center up here.
Is that, oh shit, okay.
Right.
This is the worst penalty in sports.
That's why you can't flinch.
Can't flinch,
You
dude.
gotta pay the price.
Right on 3. Center up. You good here? You're set. Right on 3. Right on 3.
So here goes Manning.
Right on 3.
Gets a second chance here to try to knock out the knockout king, KO Chris.
2.
Oh, he stumbled him. He's a little wobbly.
He's trying to get it in. Now it's worth pointing out, Chris Thomas struggled with the weight cut.
He did.
The relevance of that.
Tonight's Slate Recovery of the Night brought to you by Slate Milk. Fuel up. Slate's delicious high-protein drinks. Slate makes you strong.
Generally, the harder the weight cut, it affects your ability to take a shot. So that could be problematic as this contest continues.
28 seconds. 28 seconds.
You see Muniz trying to get into his head, too, kind of making fun of him for stumbling a little bit there. That's what he did in the house the whole time on Road to the Title Season 2. Would bring him coloring books and crayons, and he would call him stupid. Look at the odds the rest of the way out. Over, under, 4.5 slaps. It's a pick 'em. You got to knock him out here to get the over.
Also, when you take
get
it
the
damage,
under, I'm sorry, to get the under.
It's okay. When you take it damage, it affects your ability to lay it out as well, to do damage. You damage goods.
Right on 3.
All right, KO Chris. Trying to live up to the name. Is that okay? Here we go.
This is what I want.
This is a good one.
Right on 3. Let's go.
Right on 3. Is that look at me? Look at me.
Here we go. Chris taking his time.
Milking the situation.
Certainly taking a long measure.
Come on, Chris.
1.
Look how low he's carrying the wind up.
He's gonna give it everything. Oh.
Yeah, a little blood coming from the mouth of Emmanuel Muniz, but maybe a little too long in the showmanship there from KO Chris. That was not his most effective slap.
This was not the KO Chris we were expecting.
Eating them shits. So smooth eating them shits, bro. Plenty of time, man.
We mentioned it earlier. Emmanuel Muniz, as tough as it comes, he's never been knocked out. He's used to going decisions.
Loving it, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his fights have gone to the judges' scorecards. KO Chris has never experienced that before.
You know what it is. Do your thing, bro.
Well,
Let's go,
so
Manny.
far, I've got Muniz ahead.
You know what it is, Manny? You know
right on 3.
And it's quite an easy score
Right on
to
3.
come to.
Right on 3.
It's not even really debatable.
Right on
And now,
3.
of course, let's remember, round 3, but strike 4 for Muniz
Right on 3.
because of the foul.
1, 2. Hey, don't move, Chris. You got 2.
Time's been called by Jason Herzog. Muniz is complaining about him
Every
moving.
time he's moving, you're doing this. Okay? We're going to stay here. We're going to stay right here. Right here. So this, now you're set. No moving. Good? In the box. In the box. You want 3 again?
And it's
Right on
worth
3, no
mentioning,
moving.
this is
Ready?
the first time Chris Thomas
Competitor
has been
set.
to a 3rd round.
You're right.
Typically, he's put them to sleep by now.
1.
He looks
He's still
concerned.
moving.
Baby, 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 that's it. Oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna go.
2, 3.
Taking his time. He's standing
4,
still.
5.
The standing count.
6. 7.
Trying to walk forward. He's on the wrong side of the table.
It's the
This
Walking
is a zombie
Dead.
walk right now.
You gotta give him a double tap.
Emmanuel Muniz with the shot of the main event so far.
Well, hey, it's not over yet. We've
So
still got
far,
2 more rounds.
so far.
Oh! Look at that. Look at
Just stay
that.
and watch. Just stay and watch. No.
Oh, man. Oh, I shouldn't sound so happy. That was a big shot.
Okay, you got 10 seconds.
Chris Thomas
Do you need to see it?
That was a shot.
has
10 seconds
never
to go.
faced
In the box.
this type of competition or had to eat these
there,
type
right
of
here, turn
shots
around.
in his
Oh.
power slap career.
Yeah, Chris Thomas is out on his
Right
feet right now.
on 3.
He's
you're right.
vacant.
So
He doesn't
set.
know what day it is. And that's just the way it goes.
Right on 3.
I would be shocked if
right
he can land a
on
clean
3.
strike here.
Reasonable amount of time, Chris. Let's go. 1, 2.
That's it! Wow!
What happened?
He's back!
4.
That's the first time he's ever
Hold
been
on.
dropped.
6.
That might be a club. It
Seven.
didn't even
Was
look
a
like it
club.
connected,
And
Hall.
he's down. KO Chris
You're
returns.
good. You're good. Walk with him. Stay with him. Stay with him.
Oh,
Great job, brother. Great job. Amazing fucking job.
Review.
Amazing job.
Review.
Amazing job.
Review.
You're good. Hey, look at me.
Review.
Dude, this is crazy, Bisping. How do you score this one?
I don't
What's your
know.
scorecard say?
I say both of them. I don't know. I don't have the words.
So it didn't even look like he barely landed that there.
But that is...
That's a little low.
But that's like the old school Chris Thomas. That's what it used to be like. He never used to load up and just place it and drop people. He went back to his old style.
One more beast.
But
One more beast
we
mode
saw
on
the
that
boxing
ass, bro.
experience
Ain't shit
of
low.
Muniz, stayed on the ground, allowed the count,
You know who you are. You know what you're doing.
waited for the damage to wear off a little bit.
It looked like a low shot to me. You could call
Yeah.
that clubbing.
But this contest just got a lot more interesting
Yes, it
because
did.
Muniz was starting to, he was getting way
Oh,
ahead.
yeah. He'd won every round.
He'd won every round,
right?
By far, it was kind of simple.
I got you. I got you. Yes.
Austin Turpin, Sideshow Bob.
I'm saying I think it's a club.
Kerry Hatley, Jason Herzog taking a look at the monitor, trying to determine.
It's too low. It's low. The top is below his thing. It's a club. Yeah.
They're going to call it a club.
Jason Herzog saying pretty adamantly that it was a club.
Okay, I'll get him right now.
I agree. I mean, it's the same thing we saw.
Yeah, the problem is that the top of your hand is just below. So the majority of your shot is down here. Okay? I'll get his chin. I'll keep his chin down. Okay? All right. Well, we still have all this, right? But you're here.
Yeah,
This is
but
where
he's
you're coming.
stuck him all the way down.
He's not changing any position that he's not set in. So we'll keep his chin up. All right?
All right.
We'll keep his chin up.
You know what?
But it's a point for clubbing.
It's going to be a point
Oh,
deduction.
you lost a point. All you did is lose a point here.
Jason
okay?
Herzog doing a
That's it,
nice
right
job
now.
of explaining this to the
Down
fighter.
1 round.
Well, he's lucky
So you still
that
got 2
Muniz was
rounds
able
to
to
go.
get back to his feet.
Get
We have
this
a
back.
club.
Or he would have lost
Foul.
by DQ, you're
One
right.
point
He
for
would have got
clubbing.
disqualified.
1 point for clubbing. Hey, come here. Pick your
All
shots.
right, so a point
Keep your
deduction.
shots. We'll
So
keep his chin up higher,
he
make sure
obviously
it doesn't
rocked
change. His chain is exactly where his chin
Muniz,
was
but
at the very
Muniz
beginning.
looks like
We'll keep his chin up.
he's
You
fully
keep those
recovered
shots
and
high.
ready to go
Okay?
here.
All right, thank you.
This could be the kill shot. This could be night-night.
You are pulling your chin down a little bit like this too, kind of taking away.
I mean, there it is. Look at that. A clean sweep for Emmanuel Muniz so far. And of course, with it being a 10-8, he's way ahead. 30-26. Of course, Thomas has actually taken an extra shot because of the flinching as well.
Emmanuel Muniz came into this fight as the plus 250 dog, looking to become just the second power slap welterweight champ. Chris Thomas has held on to the belt for over a year. Spent a good portion of that time suspended. These were the odds coming in.
Right now, you got 90 seconds.
KO Chris, a minus 350 favorite. Muniz, the plus 250 dog. And so far, this has been all Muniz. He did get knocked down because of the club, but he's had plenty of time to recover. Still a minute, 12 seconds left on the recovery clock.
How you doing?
And this next one, you got to smoke him, bro.
But Chris Thomas has never felt this kind of power before.
Yeah, but this is great for Chris. Let's be honest, those first few shots, he was feeling the pace and the pressure. I mean, he was damaged, he was wobbling. And all this downtime and this discussion, it's allowing both of them, if I'm honest, for it to wear off, for them to get their senses and to, get that energy bar, if you will. If you think about it like an old school video game, you know what I mean? And after time, it comes back up to the top. That's what's happening right now. They're going to level up.
But he's the one who was most recently knocked down. He's taken the full time to recover. Turpin's doing a good job coaching, wisely deciding him to take as much time as he needs.
And you have to wonder how that shot, that illegal shot that he took, is going to affect him on this next slap.
All right,
Here he goes.
so
Shoulders down.
we've got a real fight on our hands.
Yes, we do.
Right on 3.
And it's a 5-rounder.
Right
5
on
rounds
3.
of slap
right
goodness.
On 3.
Let's be honest. Chris Thomas has been hurt most rounds.
2.
Oh! And he is again.
He uses the table.
I got you. Are we here? I'll get a review.
Hit off count.
No, he hit on 3. He hit on 3. He hit on 3. He hit on 3.
He's saying he hit off count.
I mean, to be fair, when you've just been cracked in the face like that, you might get your numbers wrong, you know?
Fair blow.
I think if you ask Chris Thomas where he is right now, he might say North Dakota.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
My lips falling off. Almost, but we got one more.
Ooh, man. That was a good one.
He washed him on that one, and the feet perfectly planted.
20 seconds.
You hit me off count.
Mark, get him in.
Shut up. You're dazed.
Time.
But now,
He's putting cotton in.
Chris gets another shot.
Oh, yeah.
And if he can keep it clean, he could put
Time
Manny
in.
down.
Let's be honest, that was close. Emmanuel Muniz was almost done from the last blow, but it's been what? A good 5 minutes or so.
Right on 3. You're here. You're here. You're
This
good
is
there.
a good
right
main event,
on
guys.
3.
Title
Don't move
fight,
there.
welterweight
right
strap on the
3.
line. Here comes the champ in round 4.
1, 2.
No, I don't think Chris Thomas has his full wits about him.
No.
Even on the last one, even though it was a club, the last 2 shots have just been off the mark. They haven't had the juice behind them that we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and listen, sadly, I gotta tell the truth. The majority of the shots that he's taken or thrown, should I say, they've not been like the Chris Thomas of old. It's not been his best night at the office, and that could be a club as well.
It is another club.
Hey, is it 3 for a 5 round? No. Is it 3?
So if it's 3 fouls, you're DQ'd in a 5-round fight. That's what they're trying to determine right now. I believe that's only a 2nd foul, but that's the question Jason Herzog is asking to the judges.
Frank.
But it's a...
So 3, right? Okay. All right. Okay, good.
I
Okay.
believe
No.
the flinch was a
So
warning.
this is a 5-round match. So it's 3 offensive fouls. Okay. You got one more.
And it has to be an offensive foul, so the flinch foul
Okay, you
wouldn't
got
count
one
anyway.
deduction here, okay?
I mean, I'm all for a fair sport, but, you know.
We have a
these
foul for
refs
clubbing.
just shut
Foul
up.
for clubbing. 1 point deduction.
Let them hit each
1 point
other.
deduction.
Just let them do it.
This last one's got to count, right? Put it where it belongs.
Let them go.
Take his shot and carry on. All right?
All right.
You got time? It's a 5-round fight, so there are 3 offensive fouls for disqualification.
So Emmanuel thought that he was going to be disqualified because he knew it was his 2nd foul. He didn't realize that you
good
need
here?
3 fouls in a 5-round fight.
All right.
Right on 3. You're
5th
set.
and final
Competitor
round.
set. Right on 3. Right on 3.
Round 5.
And let's remind ourselves, Chris Thomas was almost done. He's not there. Will he still be there in just a second?
Oh,
That's
he
it!
got him!
Slept!
Emmanuel No Love Muniz.
That's the one.
Ain't going to the scorecards. We have a new welterweight champion, ladies and gentlemen.
KO Chris living up to the name. But it wasn't the opponent.
The Muniz family in the house from Southern California. His coach, Austin Turpin, giving him congratulations.
Hey, what a final shot of the night.
Incredible.
Slow motion. Wow.
And what we have now is the 2nd youngest champion in power slap history. Is Travis Scott looking on? Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
24 years old.
Oh, let's listen.
2.
Chris Thomas just now getting up and getting to the stool. All smiles for Manny Muniz.
And you know what?
what a contest, back and forth. Both of them took some damage. They were both wobbled and hurt. Yeah, we had some clubs and some steps and some flinches and stuff like that. But it all came down to the final round. And when that final blow was thrown by Emmanuel Muniz, he made it count. And man, KO Chris just slowly but surely fell down to the canvas, unconscious.
What a moment. What a moment for Emmanuel Muniz. Came in 4-2, never been knocked out, weathered the storm, weathered the fouls from KO Chris, and then drops him with a clean shot in the 5th round to take home the title. And they were loving it, was the family, wearing the purple wigs. Emmanuel Muniz stepping alongside Jason Herzog, and the two actually hugging it out after a contentious season.
Yeah.
Of road to the title. What a moment for Manny Muniz.
Yes, so Chris Thomas, he's okay. I mean, listen, that's the way it goes. He's knocked many people out himself.
And now for the official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now. Enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Justin Bernard, our Power Slap announcer, with our final fight of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog calls a stop to the match in round number 5, declaring the winner by knockout and new Power Slap welterweight champion of the world, Emmanuel No Love Muniz.
Just 24 years old, Emmanuel Muniz with his brother, Art, coming off major heart surgery in the house, joining him up there on stage as Dana White puts the belt around him. What a moment. What a moment. Mom's happy. Everybody in the Muniz family is happy. There's his brothers.
Yeah, I mean, 3 months his brother was in the hospital for with that massive surgery that they had to undergo. So look at them here, all together, victorious. They've got the matching wigs. Muniz has got the belt around his waist after an epic battle. 5 rounds, and then it finishes with a stunning knockout. I mean, perfect.
Getting the hug from Cody Belial. And Emmanuel Muniz at 24 years old, the second youngest Power Slap champion ever. Damian DeBell, the only one who's younger, the heavyweight champ.
Yeah, just incredible work. And I'm excited for the future. Listen, we said he'd never been knocked out. And that was the difference here. I mean, the chin on this man. KO Chris put a lot of people to sleep. Almost put Muniz to sleep. Yes, it was a club, okay? But he sat him down. He got back up. He used the 10 count. And then finished it in the 5th. Brilliant.
It was a hell of a performance by Emmanuel Muniz. He's with Charlie Arnold now.
I'm here with the new welterweight champion, Emmanuel Muniz. That thing looks really nice around you. How you feeling?
I feel great. It definitely looks nice around me. It's going to stick around me for a little while.
That fight was unbelievable. I mean, the roller coaster of emotions I think all of us were feeling. What were your emotions going through it? I mean, at one point it looked like you had him wobbled a few times. You looked like you had it in the bag, but what was going through your mind?
Man, I was just really upset I got knocked down. It's never happened to me before. You know, to me, that's a lackluster performance. I need to do better than that. Moving forward, we're going to put in 100 times more work. We're going to continue to grind out. You know, I didn't think Chris was going to be that much of an opponent. So shout out to him. Congratulations to him. He put up a hell of a fight. But there is no comparing to me at all.
Well, you got knocked down, but let's talk about what you did. You just defeated KO Chris Thomas for the first time in his Power Slap career. You did something no one else has been able to even get close to doing.
Yeah, you know, I guess now we could call me KO Manny now or something like that, eh?
Okay, so here you are, you're champion. You can pretty much kind of call the shots as you will. What do you want next? Who do you want next?
And, you know, the welterweight division hasn't really been moving the way it should be. There's not really a contender that I look at that I say that's, you know, that guy's next for sure. You guys need to battle it out, put up some more wins, because it's not what I like.
Well, before I let you go, I want you to take me through the finish. Talk to me about what's happening.
Yeah, you know, I felt good up there, felt strong. wasn't quite getting the slap off like I wanted it to. On that 5th one, I nailed it on the coffin. That's exactly what I wanted. My placement was perfect all night. My feet were perfect all night. I've been working a ton on this, so to get that the way it was, I'm happy with it. I want a war. I want to show people that I have a chin. I'm the best there is in this division. I'm the best there is in power slap, and that's what it is.
Your family sitting nearby, watching your every move. Talk about the significance of them being here and the emotion that drove through you.
Yeah, it means a lot to me to have my little brothers here. You know, I try to be the best role model I can for them. So, you know, to put up and do what I say I'm going to do in front of them means a lot to me.
And we know what you said you were going to do, but let's take a look back to 2 years ago when you began your power slap journey. Did you believe at this point you'd be standing here as welterweight champion?
Absolutely. I believe in myself 1,000%. There's never a doubt in my mind that I'm going to lose. So, you know, to come out here and do what I say I'm going to do, what I think I'm going to do, it's just cement on it. That's all it is.
Well, this is incredible. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to your family. Go enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Guys, back to you.
All right, Charlie, thank you very much. A super performance on Super Bowl weekend from that man, Emmanuel Muniz. That post-fight interview brought to you by 10X World, 10X your business, 10X your income, 10X your life. Go to 10xworld.com. Let's do a little real-time rewind here, Michael Bisping, shall we? Some of the best finishes from the night.
Let's do it. Oh! That was a good way to start the night. Robert Trujillo, pardon me, taking care of Dallas Marin.
Oh, there's Fern the mechanic, Kathy.
He's taking the table with him. He's like, you're coming with me. And then, no, he's on the floor. He's taking a nap. Ryan Phillips.
Oh, yeah.
Nate Bernard taking a tumble.
Send him straight back to Buffalo. Don't judge a book by its cover. Nate Bernard.
And take Bill with you. And then the king of the knockout, KO Chris, falls by a vicious knockout.
Emmanuel Muniz, your new welterweight champion. Taking care of business here in the main event at the Durango Casino and Resort. For the first time, we take Power Slap on the road. You know, first year all in the Apex. And I would expect that we're going to see a few more road shows as this sport is being sanctioned in several states now. As we take a look at our current champions, you have the crazy Hawaiian super heavyweight champ, The Bell. As I mentioned, the youngest champ that we have, light heavyweight champ Wolverine, is going to be facing Terp Daddy Slim coming up in Power Slap 7. John the Machine Davis, our middleweight champ, and Emmanuel Muniz is the newest and the latest champion that we have in the promotion. Well, what a night. What a night here at Durango. Michael Bisping, every time this is over, we look at each other and we laugh and we say, this is so damn fun. And once again, it was.
We really do. The atmosphere tonight in here was incredible. It was a bit of a, you know, an up and down roller coaster of a ride of a night, you know, a lot of fouls and stuff like that, but another tremendous night because the atmosphere is just incredible. Star-studded. I mean, I'm not the biggest sports fan, so it was kind of wasted on me, but I'm sure you were losing your mind. We had Travis Scott in here, Charles Barkley, Tom Brady. Who else?
We had like a Pro Bowl roster of people. We had Puka Nacua.
Oh.
We had Dalton Kincaid.
Love that guy.
We had Tyreek Hill. We had Santonio Holmes, the MVP of the Super Bowl with the Steelers. It was unbelievable, the star power that was in here tonight. That's the power of Dana White. That's the power of Power Slap. It's only getting bigger.
And we also had KO Chris getting KO'd himself. As you say, the first one out of the Apex, I can't wait to get on the road. We say it every time. It's the same thing. It's incredible, okay? If you were here tonight, if you were in this building, okay, you would be agreeing. You got to get a ticket, all right? Next time it's on the road, you got to be here because you won't regret it. What a night, though.
It's going to be incredible. I'm going to see you again on April 12th.
Yes.
The week of UFC 300. So
Yes.
how fun is that going to be? I get to do the weigh-in show. I don't know if you're on that one yet. And
I don't think so.
We get Power Slap 7. What a fun day that's going to be. If it's anything like this one today, I cannot wait. We have a new welterweight champion, everybody. It's Emmanuel Muniz. Thank you to the Durango for hosting us here today. Ryan Phillips with his second Power Slap win. We saw some great knockouts. We saw some new, fresh blood in Power Slap. Jackie Cataline, listen, it was a DQ. She is going to be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to women slap boxing here in Power Slap. Michael Bisping, Zach Candido, Donovan Tarr, all the guys and gals in the truck. Thanks for watching, everybody.